Bulavinaka, and a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me much pleasure to be here, the head teacher of Tavua Primary School, the school manager, the management board, the DEO, and various other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, students, and of course parents. As the school manager pointed out, today is the third school that I've been to, and I think this is the largest number of parents I've seen at any of the school's prize giving. So congratulations to all of you. It goes to show your level of commitment to your children's education. And as the school manager rightly pointed out, the fundamental reason why we have made education free, not just now in primary school, but also kindergarten, and also high school, and also at university, is we believe that the students, your children, your grandchildren, are the future of our country. It is an investment in our children. This investment will pay off. In a few years' time, they'll be better qualified, they'll be well qualified, they'll get better jobs, they'll become business people. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been talking too much, that's why. And the reason why we're doing that is that they'll have a better and brighter future. If they do well, then our country does well. If we build capacity in them, we will build capacity in our country. If we have capacity in our country, we can reduce poverty. If we have capacity in our country, we create more jobs. If we have capacity in our country, we have better infrastructure, we have more doctors, nurses, scientists, nurses. All of these skill sets are required for us. And the government's idea, ladies and gentlemen, and I do not want to make a long speech, I know the children are getting quite restless and it is getting late. The government's idea is that we need to treat all Fijians equally and alike. This means that the school in Tavua is just as important as the school in the center of Suva or center of Lautoka. Tomorrow morning I'm going up past Kayasi, up in Navosa. We have to cross the Singatoga River to attend a school where there are only 50 students in that school and they have their prize giving. The reason why we're going there is because we want to tell them that they are just as important as any other school, that the students there, that the parents there are just as important as anybody else. If we are able to take this attitude, this value in our everyday lives, all of us as Fijians, if we treat everybody alike, if we treat everybody with the same level of compassion, respect, and dignity, then of course we'll become a much better country. So it is a great responsibility on all of us as parents, as teachers, as school managers, as board members, to always ensure that our children are given the same sorts of those kind of values and the same sorts of values. It is also very important that we do tell them that they must be able to contribute to our country. They must become patriotic to Fiji. And patriotism does not only mean that we stand up for the anthem, it also means that we teach them when they eat their packet of twisties or bongo or whatever it is, they don't throw the rubbish outside the window. They don't throw it when they're walking on the street. They put it in the rubbish bin. Because we have environmental issues. We need to be concerned about our environment. There are some parts in Fiji when you walk or you drive along the roads, you'll see it's actually very, very dirty. And the reason why it is very dirty is because we simply throw out the rubbish. It's just one example as to how we can inculcate, teach our children those values. Today, of course, not all the children will win prizes. Not all of them will come first, second, or third. Not all of them will become adults. But all the students, every single student is very, very important. But we must all ensure that we give them the best level of teaching, education, and we give them the best encouragement. As I told some students today in Voto Level College in Nandi, that as parents, we should not force all our children to pursue an area of study that we think is good. We should encourage them to pursue an area of study that they want to pursue. Not everybody wants to become a lawyer or accountant or doctor. There are some of the children who may be very good with their hands. They may make very good carpenters. They may be very good mechanics. They may make very good nurses or marine scientists or land surveyors. We must encourage them to do what they are very good at, what they are interested in. Because if they do what they want to do, they'll become very good at it. There's no point educating a child when they're not interested in the area of study and they're not good at it. There's no point becoming a lawyer if you're not going to be a very good lawyer. But if that child wants to pursue engineering, let them do that. If that child wants to do woodwork or handicraft, let them do that. They'll become very good. And this is why government has also created technical colleges. We've set up 13 technical colleges throughout Fiji, where people can go and learn joinery, carpentry, laying tiles, doing pastry making, all of the skill sets. There is a shortage of that in Fiji. Today in Fiji, we are bringing in workers, construction workers from overseas because we have a shortage of labor in those specialized areas. So as parents, I encourage all of you, please continue to encourage your children, your grandchildren to go to school, to learn. It does not cost you any money. Education is free. Please, if they have homework, please sit down with them. Give them a few minutes of your time. Encourage them to participate in school activities. Encourage them to not just become good students, but also good citizens, good Fijians of our country. And that way, not only will they progress, not only in that way they will grow, but only in that way will also our country grow and become a much better place. I'd also like to inform the management of the school that as government announced a couple of weeks ago, we are carrying out a major evaluation exercise of the salary structures within the civil service. And this includes reviewing the salary structures for teachers. And the teachers, of course, many teachers do a fantastic job. And I'm sure many of you parents would agree that they have a very high level of patience to be able to teach people, teach your children how to learn to read, how to learn to count, how to get basic numeracy and literacy skills. And these are very important skills. So we want to recognize that, and the school management, of course, and the teachers will be informed about that later on. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the management for this invitation. It gives me much pleasure to be here. I'd like to thank you for being here tonight with your families, with your children. I look forward to meeting many of you after the function is over. And I wish you all a very good evening. I wish you all of you a very beautiful and a fantastic Christmas. Thank you very much.
Pritika Kumar, Kaini Rairai Malwa, Sava Drello Rainbow.
Slowly.
Minister Sidi.
The award goes to Bhavik Dat Lal of Ia Aitawa. Congratulations to Bhavik. The proud parents of Bhavik, Mr. Upendra Dat Lal and Mrs. Shobna Lal. Bhavik is also the highest scorer for Tavua Primary School Year 8 examination 2016. Thank you, sir, for